What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? One second, gotta get my mic in place. There we go. How is everybody doing? Let's see who's here. We have got Dr. Glowstone, Jiglag, Cinder, Clouds, the Boss, Mexican Shrek, Chicken, Overlord. How is everybody doing today? Toxic, welcome to the stream. You're actually depressed. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I wish there was something I could do to help. Yeah, how's it going, Mexican Shrek? How are you doing? Best thing to say in one of your friends' roleplay is, you're a good liar, you should be a politician. Hello, yeah, how's it going? How is everybody doing today? You had a panic attack at school, that's not good. Hope everything's okay now. Excited because you can probably start your wormhole hunt for Latias tomorrow. Awesome, Cinder. Awesome, I'm so excited for you. Should you restart your Ultra Moon? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that is up to you. I don't want to... It depends. Like, what would you be doing if you don't restart it? Like, I don't know. Is there anything on that save file you don't want to lose that, like, you can't get again? I'm still hunting Greninja. One equals one. Rip. How's it going, Spatial Poochyena? Welcome to the stream. You're hunting for a Shiny Charmander via Island Scan. Nice! Nice, well good luck, Jiglag. I hope you get it in fewer encounters than it took me. Everything you had on it was all trash. Well, in that case, I mean, I don't see a reason not to reset it if you wanted if you want to play it again. Don't know why, but all of a sudden I started getting shaky. Was autopiloting. It's biting your nails and your voice got all shaky. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's good now. Old 2DS just broke, so your friends and you are gonna smash it and see what you can do to it. I don't know. I always like taking old broken electronics apart, because like you're not risking losing anything. You get to see what they look like on the inside. You're playing Kahoot before you got the panic attack, so that could be it. Something about Kahoot, it just got too intense. Hopefully you can get some, can at some point catch Verzine and Ultra Moon, just to get out of the way since you don't need to hunt one anymore. Yeah, if it shows up, you know, may as well. One less legendary to possibly be taking up your odds. Yo, Jay the Hollow Viewer, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Pikachu Carla, how's it going? Kahoot is your trigger. I never played it. I feel like I missed out on something. Like, I have friends who played it a bunch in the same school at the same time. I never played Kahoot, so I'm like completely out of the loop on that meme. We got to third, nice. Haven't played Kahoot in so long. I just never experienced this. Like, I guess it's just something that I just don't have like a complete school experience. Set it on fire. Make sure the battery's out of it first. At least. Yo, Hippowdon, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How? We're still going for this. We're still going for this. We haven't actually made any progress in the past like 2 weeks. We've been doing the Manaphy stuff. We're moving Manaphy to be a weekend stream, so usually Saturday, Sunday, but like tomorrow can't stream. It's one of the Saturdays I can't, and then Sunday it'll be Manaphy, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Back to this. The name you chose was Meta Knight. Awesome. For always looking out for your safety. No problem. Just don't light the battery, which is basically a bomb, on fire. Let's say if it's a computer, install memes on it, or memsy on it, but it's a 2DS. Yeah. Yeah, systems like that are a bit harder to figure out. Also don't know why I read that as memes at first. At the same time, the first one took 6 months, so I feel like the world's mocking you if you get another one accidentally. True. It was kind of fun seeing how long until you had to say you chose the name Meta Knight. Oh, like seeing how long you went before people figured out who you were. Yo, Umagan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, guys, I totally forgot this, I'll admit, yesterday, because it's been 2 weeks since we've had this kind of thing. If we do hit the sub goal and stuff, like the sub goal, which is right there, I can point right, yeah, right there. If we hit that, the stream does get extended by like 10 minutes at the end, as well as if we hit the light goal, which I believe is still 50. If we can hit either of those, stream extends by, we get more stream time. You're cool, awesome. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. I've been relaxing today. I've had a bit of a break from school and stuff, which is nice. Get a nice long weekend. One of the reasons why you get embarrassed about talking about video games, people don't think you're the kind that plays video games because you read all the time. I mean, if they knew you played video games, maybe they'll have more to talk to you about. I don't know. People just assume you don't play any. I gotcha. I think this is great, I think you understood what you were talking about without having even read the message they gave in context. Yeah. Yeah, no. I totally got it. I totally missed the contextual message, but I got it. I know what you're talking about. Computer is super beefy, but you can't have a mic plugged in and headphones at the same time, which is why I can't stream. Weird, like it doesn't have the plug for it. Like you have, I'm assuming it means like it's because you have like a microphone jack and a headphone jack, but your PC has like one of those headset ports. That's unfortunate. There are adapters for that though. Like if you do want to do that, there are adapters that can handle that. Yo, how's it going, Yumiko? How you doing, man? I'm finally talking about video games and trivia club. Okay. Can you have your shiny Greninja? I wish I could help. I don't know if I have the luck to give with Regice and all. We are very quickly getting to hitting 81-92, 6 times odds, and just still going for it. You need those points. See, there you go. Like you can throw people off then if like they don't know you play video games, and you suddenly know all this video game trivia. Imagine if Rizine ends up being the anything's possible if you give it a chance Pokemon, because if that happens, Rizine has both of your phrases. It just wants all of the catchphrases. Good idea. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, they're like, they make little adapters that do that. I used to have to use one for one of my PCs. Get a splitter, you get a Nox Cord, that is 2 ports. The other way around. Basically, you need something that kind of combines the two. But yeah, same kind of concept. One of the questions was about the SNES, and you kept telling your team it was the SNES, and yet your captain said NES. Oof. Like, what was the question? It said one of the games was Earthbound. Ah. I guess it was like, what system were these games for? Still hopes Moltres will be the anything's possible if you give it a chance Pokemon. That would be awesome, getting that roaming Moltres. That would be amazing. Don't remember the full one. I gotcha. But I mean, still, like, I imagine that's pretty frustrating. Like, when you have the answer, but no one does anything. Like, people just kind of ignore it. It's unfortunate. One of those two people on your team are idiots. Aw, man, I'm sorry. I don't know. They know the answer now. So if you ever get that question again, or a similar one, maybe they'll be more likely to trust you since you got it before. One time you were talking to your friend about Pokemon because he was on work break, and this kid came up to you and said, Pokemon is stupid, hate Pokemon. Well, that's on him. That is on him. Listen to you on the next 2 SNES questions, you got the rest right. There he is. Yeah, see, so at least now they know. Now they know that if it's a question like that, they can come to you about it. Yo, Jesua, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I eyeballed him and laughed at that for no reason. I mean, when it's just such a ridiculous thing, like, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, I don't like Pokemon, it's stupid. It's like, oh, I like it, so I don't think it's stupid. Like, really, really weak argument on their part. Moral of the story, listen to you when it comes to video games and mythology. If they know that now, that's what matters for the next ones. Did I find that shiny Manaphy? I have not found the Manaphy yet. We moved it to being like a weekend stream just because of how much time it takes to do that hunt. Because otherwise we could be here for literally a year only doing Manaphy. Because there's nothing else. Just because it takes so long, and that can still be under odds. Because think about it, we got more encounters in for Regice yesterday than we've gotten in, like, solely just yesterday, than we've gotten in for Manaphy since we started it. You love mythology? Like, any specific kind of mythology, or just, like, all of it? Almost all the people were stumped when it came to this mythology question. And then, I'm assuming you were able to get it? That's pretty awesome. Had something similar happen to you when you played Pokemon Go in a local city, and some probably intoxicated person came up to you and began yelling about how Pokemon Go sucks. And I'm personally, not a secret, I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon Go. Just because of how it was, like, kind of handled at the start, so I don't have the greatest experience with it. But I don't know, to like go up and like tell someone who's playing it like that's dumb. That's just, that in itself is the dumb thing. Yo, the Shroom 360, welcome to the stream. Been a while, welcome. Welcome, how have you been, man? To be honest, Latios would be another one that he'd love to fit the phrase. Moltres or Latios are the ones they especially hope you can find as roamers. Either works, but both is better. True. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Mexican Trek. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. These two boys founded this city. They were raised by a mother wolf. I mean, that's Rome. That's what you could remember of the question. Okay. The Poochyena Smexy. I've got several. I've got an entire party's worth of them. Correct, yes. I didn't look dumb on camera. Granted, I probably just looked dumb on camera anyway. Knew the answer almost immediately, that's awesome. I were hunting a Regice once, just soft reset over a shiny. Feels bad, man. Rip. That's why it waits so long before each of my soft resets, is specifically to try to not. But, you know, it can still happen. Surprisingly, you almost never get the science questions right, even though you love science since your best subject. That's interesting. Are these really weird or really specific as far as, like, the science questions go? In your defense, the science questions are 12th grade level. That could make it a bit more difficult for sure. I still really love your Yveltal drawing from yesterday. It was great. It was definitely really great. I liked the floof. Non-Tolkien. That does make it harder. That does make it way, way harder. Floof is your specialty. You like your Luigi Waddle 2 drawing? I like it as well. I like it as well. I shouldn't be yawning. I should not be yawning. I'm not tired, I promise. I was waiting for a question about the picture of Dorian Gray. So the terror you got from reading that philosophical horror would be worth it. So if you can get some knowledge out of it, some useful knowledge, it's all worth it. How is it even possible to make a philosophical horror? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yo, Salte, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Blame that guy? Blame the guy that made it? Or Salte? Which one? Yes. So yeah, guys, I don't know. Yeah, it was fun last night being on the Discord with everyone. For everyone that was, or that remembers from yesterday, or for who doesn't remember from yesterday, who wasn't here. Yesterday I hopped on like the actual voice chat on Discord, and it was actually really fun hanging out and talking to everyone after the stream. And I definitely think we should make it a bit more. We should be a bit more consistent, like do that more often. Like either, you know, maybe not once a week, but like maybe 2 times a month or something, like every other week. I think that'd be pretty fun. I do had fun. Oh yeah, it was definitely like a really good time. I'm glad that we were able to all hang out and do that. This is racist towards Huskies. I would consider that breedist, I guess. I don't know. Your dog doesn't like Huskies? Why not? What kind of dog do you have, Dr. Glowstone? Was written as a play, so it's pretty short. You can finish it 1D same. Nice. Belgian Malinois? Okay. Cool. You want the Torchic Orange GBA, but it's so expensive. Any of those special editions are going to be ridiculously expensive. 59 points for saying it correct. Yes! I was really worried I was going to mispronounce it. Yo, Mike F, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Your dog is so weird. I feel like all dogs are kind of weird. Mine tried to eat the wall one time. Like, we were all eating dinner, and he was just over there trying to eat the wall. She starts giving Huskies the evil eye. That's really interesting. I wonder if, like, she had a bad experience with one or something. Oh, you got a shiny Lampet. Awesome, Mike. Congrats, dude. Which dog was that? It was Stuart that did that. It was before we had Leo. But yeah, it was Stuart that we were just like eating dinner. He was sitting by the table, and you just hear him making this really weird noise, and then you just look over and his like canines were sunk into the drywall. The wall. Clearly that's food. Yeah, clearly. Much more so food than like the steak dinner we were having that he should really have been like wanting. Sounds actually like she's on drugs. I mean, there are just some dog breeds that are like that. They just go crazy over the smallest little things. Yeah, no, our dog, one of our dogs is pretty out there like that. He's getting older, so he's kind of calming down, but for the most part, he's just still all over the place. Yo, the Hollow Geek, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Insert sarcastic remark here. I will do so mentally. She starts sticking your tongue out when she's laying on you and gives you a drunk look. You know, my dog doesn't do the tongue thing, I'll admit, but does just like suddenly decide to go crazy and just run around randomly and like not even like go bark at something, just like run around, freak out, roll on the ground for a minute, and then go lay down again. And that's just what he does. Imperial Jackal, welcome to the stream. Decent. What's decent? Oh, you're doing what? Decently. Okay. Cool. That's good to hear. It's becoming unhealthy. I feel like they're always unhealthy. Oh, if it's your dog's name. Cool. How did you come up with that name? Your mom came up with it. Okay. Cool. Hey Angelina, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You hope to get another dog someday or even a cat. Cool. Yeah, no, I've never had a cat. Cause my mom was allergic, so we were just never able to have one in the house. So like we never had a cat. We've had 3 dogs. Some military lady, but oh, your dog is a complete pansy. Does not follow the name, or does not live up to the name very well, I guess. You got a second shiny Execute and shiny Phantom. Awesome! And neither of them had Harvest, so you're back at it for your third Execute. Oof, rip. Yeah, no, I kind of want to get like a shiny Phantom or something, so I can get the shiny Trevenant with Harvest and everything, but I don't know, for one, I feel like it would really throw me off hearing the shiny sparkle noise every time. Oh, excuse me, like that would be a bit much, especially for these soft reset hunts where I am using like that audio, especially with like Regice or something. As well as that's a whole heck of a lot of extra stuff to try to get the hidden ability shiny. She's scared of the very low, shallow river, and she makes out with whatever dog she comes near. Except Huskies. Not a fan of the Huskies. But I mean, I don't know. Our old dog that we had used to be like terrified of like air vents in the floor. Like not like the massive grates or anything that like makes sense because it's way bigger than, but like the little tiny air vent that like might be on the floor in your house somewhere. Terrified of them. didn't help that my mom tried to get him over the fear by like setting him on top of the grate one time and his paw went in it. So like he got stuck with this like grate on his paw for a while. Like, so it was justified after that, but before that it was just he had like cataracts and stuff, so he would to him it just looked like a hole. You're kind of just a little furball of rage. Like, she gets so mad so fast. And just wants to be left alone all the time. Aw. She loves golden retrievers, but not huskies. I gotcha. You have a shiny executor in Ultramoon with Harvest, but you want one on Ultra Sun. I don't blame you. Like, you want to have one on each, you don't have a way to trade them across, Imperial Jackal? Your cat and your dog just kind of ignore each other, which is why it's so weird when your dog starts barking at cats on TV. Like, you live with one, calm down. That is weird. That is really weird. Maybe it's just because it's like a different one. The only thing my dogs react to on the TV is the doorbell. Other dogs, cats, anything like that, nah. But the doorbell. They will freak out if they hear any kind of doorbell. The really basic cat screech sound effect on TV shows, your cat freaks out when she hears that. That's really weird. That is really weird. I wonder why that and not like your actual cat. Like, it has to be related to like scent or something somehow, I'd imagine. Ace Pokemon, my Lotic, welcome to the stream. Get the Manaphy? Yeah, we did not get the Manaphy yet. We've moved that to be like a weekend stream. Just because of the amount of time it was taking per encounter. You know, like we wouldn't, like doing the math, if we were to assume that we got it anywhere near full odds, like if we weren't to get it in the first like 1,000, it would take us months, like multiple months for that hunt. And so we're looking at like over a year for it, so it's just kind of like, may as well move it and make it more of like a side stream, a side hunt, just because, you know, otherwise we wouldn't get back to Regice until like Gen 10 was out. Her dog was fine with anything except mailmen, which he hated because one time a mailman pepper sprayed him in the eyes when he was on his leash. That's awful. That's awful. I totally think your dog is justified in that then. But that's awful. Our dogs just freak out at anyone that's at the front door. Like, even if they've been in the house like 20 times. But they just kind of forget. If they're outside the house, they are not allowed inside the house. I should do battle streams. Wi-Fi is too crap for my 3DS capture cards to connect to it here. I've been trying to get that fixed, but my apartment's just ignoring me. And I can't battle worth the crap. I've considered it, I've tried setting them up, but yeah, like I can't even add friends over the Wi-Fi here. It's that bad. Blue Alex Gaming, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? guys, you're less than 50 encounters away from 6 times odds on Regice. Like, this is ridiculous. This is legitimately just crazy that we haven't gotten it yet. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is equivalent to, without the shiny charms, something like 25,000 encounters. Like, I don't know. This is just crazy. Oof. Oof on multiple fronts there. The battle stream impossibility and these encounter numbers just getting insane. We'll get it though. We're gonna get this Regice. It's gonna be like perfect IVs, everything. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do it. At least assuming my back doesn't decide to end the stream. It'd be a great way to start off the weekend if we could get one of these. I don't know. I don't know how much I'd expect us to get Ralts. I feel like in order to get Ralts, we'd need to be doing a bit of the RNG minute. Like, that's the only way I feel like we would be able to like consistently think we're getting it. Yo, Hannah Cook, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Why is my back hurting? I have like an inflamed disc. I goofed while working on my car over the summer and lifted with my back. And so it takes a while for that to heal. So like I've gone and seen like a doctor about it and stuff, and it's basically just like keep it iced. But it's like the disc is pinching on a nerve, unfortunately. I have an SOS, you have to SOS for at least 4 IV Ditto so you can breed your showdown team. I need to go find like an actual like 6 IV Ditto for competitive stuff. Like I really should get into building some kind of competitive team. I just never gotten around to it. You hyper train your Pokemon? I've never done any like actual training outside of what's necessary for beating the game. You used the heck out of that Poipole glitch in Pokemon Sun and Moon. What glitch was that? I wasn't aware of any Poipole glitches. What about a nerf to Solar Beam where if it's night or cloudy it takes 2 turns to charge? I know it's not an overpowered move, but I think it'd be cool. That'd be interesting. I don't know if really they do anything where the day-night cycle affected it. Like, I feel like... Sorry, I had to stand up and adjust my pants a little bit. They were like riding up. But I don't know, I feel like... Has there really been any moves that like benefit from from the battle happening during the day versus the night. Like, I know weather's a thing, so it's definitely a possibility for something like that to happen, but I feel like if you do it based off the day-night cycle, it kind of makes it where people only really play their game at a certain time. And it would also make battling over, like, the internet interesting. You'd almost have to, like, predict where your teammate was from to see if it was sunny or not. I don't know. Or where your opponent's from. Used to be a glitch where you could change the time on your 3DS and it would speed up the Poipole. Interesting. It's weird that that wasn't, like, something that they would catch. Because they definitely made sure that wasn't a thing for the Mirage spots in ORAS. So it's interesting that that could slip by in a newer game, like that like kind of exploit would get added back in. It took them about 3 months to fix it in Sun and Moon. That's really weird. Yeah, that would be added in at all. You use that glitch too? I wasn't even aware of it. I didn't even try. Approaching truthful odds, yep. 31 encounters until we hit it. Yup. Yeah, no, we are up there. I would like us to not hit it, but it's seeming more and more inevitable the further we go. I've seen Venom. I have not seen it. I have not. I haven't heard the greatest of things about it. Granted, I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to be like a superly, like, critically acclaimed movie. I would just kind of expect it to be like an action movie. But yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't know if I will. I haven't seen like many movies recently at all. It's such a good movie. Okay, I might have to check it out. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Salte. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Hope to see you again soon. Yo, Munch, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Creeper died. No, I'm sorry to hear it, man. I am sorry to hear it. Dude, how close are you to the end now? You're still before the Elite Four? And now you have 2 the Doduo on your team. I believe in 2. I believe in 2. They'll get you through. Want to hear the BS about how he died? Sure. Sure. I'm sorry, man. Why'd I hit B? I've been playing Xbox for like the past, like off stream. I've been playing on my 360, so I feel like I've got A and B backwards in my head again. Jiglag, welcome back, man. How are you doing? You're fighting a Doduo, the irony. Try attacks, crit, burns dead. RIP, man. Dude, that's awful. Place your bets on who's gonna die next to the Nuzlocke. No one else is gonna die. Except for the opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, because otherwise I guess nothing is happening at all, but I have a feeling you will be fine. 11 deaths. Dude, RIP. RIP. It can't get any higher than that. It is physically impossible. Like I said yesterday, crits exist. As unfortunate as it is for the opponent to be able to use them. You'll get through it, man. You will get through it, though. I believe. Worst part is that anything else besides a burn and he would have survived. Rip. Rip. Hi, I'm angry. It's like super angry. Dude, that is awful much. That is awful, man. Red Blade, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, dude. I missed the last streams. You're all good. You're back. Also, you missed Jeffrey Bob the Third. I did. I'm glad he's back too. Man, how have you been? How have you been? What have you been up to? You're back. Welcome back, Toxic. How's it going? You're doing good. Good to hear. Oh man, we're 7 encounters away here from the 6 times odds. There's 2 things on Thursday now, and on Monday. I got for the morning, it's almost 4 p.m. There's a lot more stuff, but it won't fit in this one text message. But you're finally back. Awesome. I'm glad you're back, though, man. I'm really glad you're back. Hope you've been having a good time, man. Obviously, it's been busy, but I hope it's been the good kind of busy, you know? Two more encounters until full odds. Yep. Yep, we are right there. We are right on the verge of passing 6 times odds. Like, it's not even full odds for... It's already double full odds for Gen 7. Like, the fact that we can even get close to those numbers, or like to that number, is just insane. But here we go. Here we go. $8,192 encounters. And still no shiny. Firemaster, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, dude? Because, guys, there we go. We have now passed 6 times odds. 6 times. I cannot believe it. It is just crazy to think that we are this far over. Looking for shiny EV2? Well, good luck, man. I hope you find it, dude. What are you going to evolve this one into? Or do you know yet? Or are you just going to keep it? More options for that Pokemon than literally any other Pokemon. Did I get shiny Manaphy, or did I switch for a while? Manaphy's becoming a weekend stream, so if I stream on Saturdays and Sundays, it'll be Manaphy. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be Regice, just because Manaphy takes so dang long. You're gonna make an Umbreon, you already have Sylveon. Nice. Nice. My 2 favorite evolutions right there as far as the shiny forms. Yeah, so we did not get Manaphy. That would be super awesome if we could have gotten it already, but no, yeah, we just have to take a break from that because I don't know, it's a bit much to just do that. Oh, excuse me. Favorite evolution is Leafeon. Nice. Yeah, Leafeon and Glaceon are great evolutions. They're just... Their shinies just aren't the greatest, because they don't change at all. Glaceon shiny should have been Snow White. That would have been really cool. Yeah, make it whiter. Instead, they like made it a little bit more like overall blue. Which isn't. It's not bad. It's not like it's an ugly shiny. It's just the whole thing's already fairly blue. We don't need it to be a shade more blue. It's not very noticeable when you do that. man, my deck is starting to really act up. This is kind of crazy though, guys. I really did not think we would get up to like 8192 with a Regice of all things. But, you know, here we are. Significantly over odds. Your favorite shiny is, I don't know, Trevenant maybe, because it turns to like a tree and fall, like the leaves are orange, and it's pretty Halloween-like too because of orange. Yeah, no, like Phantom / Trevenant is on my list for a potential like Halloween-themed hunt. I think that'd be pretty fun. I promise that, like, it would definitely be really cool to use, like, I think I mentioned this, like, a little earlier in the stream. If you catch Phantom or Trevenant as a shiny, it's kind of like, heck yeah, if it has Harvest, you'd want to use it. But, A, it's hard to get Harvest on it. And B, holy crap, like, it is rough. It would be rough when I'm using, like, the audio cues for a hunt like this one. You know? Yo, Brando Dio, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Favorite shiny, Haxorus, enough said. Alright. You're doing good, good to hear. Regelio Serrano, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Kono Dioda. I have actually never seen JoJo's. I kind of need to, but at the same time, like, I've been avoiding it because of how much it's gonna, like, change my entire perspective on anime. Doing pretty good, good. I'm doing pretty well myself. Hoping that today can be the day we actually get one of these shinies, but we'll just have to see. It's been over 2 weeks since we've gotten one on stream now. So I'd love to be able to get it. You'll see, it'll shine. I mean, we just passed 8192. We're now 6 times past odds. 6 times. It's a bit of insanity, but you know, maybe it'll mean like some of our other hunts will go pretty quickly. How to get the shiny Pooch? I got it through some RNG manipulation, but I got it in Emerald here. I actually have several. You've also been hunting your second type null for 2 weeks. Well, I hope you get it, man. Good luck with that. Don't count your encounters, but you believe you passed 6 or 7k. Yeah, I mean, I don't count any of my encounters off stream. I just kind of go off of... Usually I go off of, like, you know, the number of moves I have left, because I do SOS hunting for the most part, so it's like 1 move per Pokemon type of deal. But yeah, I guess it's a little bit different with soft resets. I don't know if I'd... Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, I don't really know how I'd keep track of soft resets myself. Maybe time-wise. Yo, Adion, how's it going, man? I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Doing pretty well. Hoping we can get lucky today. I've seen Lost in Space. I have not seen the new one. No, I haven't seen the new one. I didn't even know there was a new versus old one. You're good, but got an English exam on Monday. You'll do great, man. You will do great. Where is everyone today? I don't know. I do not know. The stream has been pretty quiet for, like, the past 30 minutes or so. Any gossip? Haven't heard any new stuff. Here at home, you don't know where everyone else is. That's fair. I think that's pretty fair. X and Y came out 5 years ago today. Dang. Time flies. I remember the first time I saw anything with X and Y was like a month after it came out, at least. Like, because I just wasn't following Pokemon at the time. So I had no clue that the new ones had come out. And I saw it and I was like, hold up. Like, it's in 3D now? It should have made sense. It's the 3DS. But, like, it was mind-blowing for me to see that and go, like, whoa. 私はマスターディオ。あ、そうそう。In recommended videos, there's one that's called Back-to-Back Shiny Ralts with a whole bunch of question marks and exclamation points. Epic live reaction. I don't know, that sounds pretty epic. That does sound pretty epic. How's it going, Lewis? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? Really hope that happens for me. I don't know about back-to-back Shiny Ralts, but if I just get back-to-back Shinies, that'd be pretty cool. I should not be sleepy. I don't know what's going on. You want your shiny Treecko? You'll get it, man. You'll get it. It is absolutely 100% worth it when you do get it too. You found a shiny Treecko in Oras in your 3rd attempt and recently in X and Y. You found a shiny Krogunk using radar chaining in 5 chains. Nice, dude. Awesome. Muda equals useless. Yup. Remember you were doubtful about buying the Highland Shield 2DS? Well, you ended up buying it, and it's gorgeous. Awesome. Glad you like it. you know what's up. Just casually stopping by before the game. How's it going, Vanillix? Hope your day's going well, man. Hope the game goes well, too, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, what's up, man? The voice chat was so fun last night. It really was. It really was. I'll mention it again. For anyone who was not in there yesterday, or like you know, on earlier when I mentioned it last night, we all kind of hopped in, or a bunch of us hopped into the voice chat on the Discord, and it was super fun hanging out with everyone and talking. So we're definitely going to start doing that more often if you guys all want to join in. Probably, I would say once every 2 weeks, maybe, like, yeah, at least 1 or 2 times a month, I would say we will do that. It was definitely really fun. Oh my gosh, that was such an interesting situation to have happen yesterday. Like, we finally have inside jokes. That's a really weird inside joke to have. I don't know. I feel like definitely anyone who understands the reference would be like, ha, we've had those. We have had them, yeah. But that's a really weird one. I feel like someone who doesn't know would be like, what the heck's going on? Like, How does this just come out of conversation? Join the weekly voice chats and you'll find out. Or just be in stream whenever we have trolls come by. This internet stopped working on here for a minute, or a few minutes. I know that feeling, because that happens to me pretty regularly. We've dropped like 2 frames of the stream so far. Yo, Adam, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. It was good having you be able to stop by on the voice chat last night, man. Good to see you, good to talk to you. And how are you doing, man? I am more and more jealous of your first encounter, Regice, dude. More and more jealous. Just, we have passed, like, OG full odds. Like, we are higher in terms of odds than any just Pokemon's shiny chances are. We are over odds in every single game. Despite, like, being better off than most in the first place. Got Try Attack on 2, Sweet Revenge. Awesome. Internet was disconnected yesterday, that's why you left the voice chat. I got you, man. I got you. That's all good. I'm glad you're able to stop by for a little bit, though. I hope your stuff yesterday went well. I feel bad about it. It's okay. It's okay, you know. This just means that we'll get something really good later, though, right? And I gotta see exactly how close this is to being more unlucky than Regice or than Ho-Oh was lucky. I totally just tried to like swat at a fruit fly. That was not gonna work ever. Weekly voice chats. Yeah, he's talking about it on Discord. We're gonna start a thing where it might not be weekly. It'll probably be like every other week or every few weeks, something like that. Where we'll be able to. We're basically. I'll be hopping in the voice chat on the Discord server, so the one that's linked down below. If you join it, every once in a while, I'll hop on and talk to all of you guys. Granted, I'm in the text chats like all day long, but just like, you know, hang out and talk. And who knows, it might just be like I'll hop in there whenever. And obviously it's free to like, it's not like those are the only times anyone can use it. Anyone's free to be in there whenever as well. But yeah, so like at least have a schedule for like times that we all plan on attending. And also on the topic of Discord, if anyone still has more suggestions as to what to like add and feature on the Discord, feel free. That channel's still open. You're also welcome to post them here. Still waiting on some people to post suggestions over on the Discord about colors for the membership badges. Because we do get to make it where they change over time, you know, depending on how long you've been sponsored and stuff, or how long you've been a member and such. I only stay here for like 30 more minutes. I'm gonna stream a battle stream later. I gotcha, and that's all good. We're only going for about another 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more than that. And that's assuming. That is assuming stuff. That's assuming like my back holds out or my internet holds out, stuff like that. A no mic channel. What do you mean by that? Like an AFK type thing, or what? So chat and spam general chat with messages meant for the voice. I kind of see what you're saying. Maybe. Shine, Regice, shine. I know, right? It just needs to. It needs to very, very badly. Oh man, that disc in my back is really hurting today. It's really squeezing on the nerves today, at least. Like, because I feel it in my legs, even though there's no problem with my legs. At least right now. I wonder how many soft resets your Regice hunt's gonna be when you get your copy of Ultra Moon. So you got only Ultra Sun now. Are you gonna do it again, Adam? You might still get it before me. It might happen. And I would be jealous, but I would still be happy for you. Yo, Stranger Things nerd, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Still soft resetting for that shiny Latias. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. I hope you get it. Of course, you'll do every legend in Ultra Sun and Moon, but first version exclusive Mons and Ultra Moon. Okay, I gotcha. Cool. I'm probably going to end up using those duplicates, like the Regice in the other game, stuff like that. I'm probably going to end up using those as more of a, I'm going to collect those non-shiny for my, like, regular living decks. Just so I have each, you know, a version of each. Yeah, that's true. It is an option, but like, yeah, definitely if you want to catch as many like shinies as you can, go for it, dude. Shiny hunting Ralts, yes! Yes, I am. Hopefully I can get it. Hopefully I can get it pretty quickly. Maybe dual hunt when you get your capture card? What do you mean by that, like dual hunt with your current setup and the cap card? If you want. That'd be pretty cool. I think that could work. Like go for the same legend on both. That could actually work. Now that I think about it. Ever get that Manaphy? I have not gotten the Manaphy yet. We're basically moving that to a weekend stream, just because I don't know. It'll take a while to get. Because I kind of did the math in my head, and it's like, we only get like 20 encounters a day. So if you're to expect this hunt to go on to full odds, which, even if we don't, if we assume it goes to 6,000, which is, you know, 75% of the way to odds, that is 300 streams. That is a year of streaming for a Pokemon. Like, totally a worth it Pokemon. But, I don't know, I don't want to take a year of just hunting Manaphy. That would be a bit much for me. I would go a bit crazy. So even if it means making it like over a year of hunting, I'm willing to take that risk. 20 encounters per day. That is like all I was getting with the streaming, Adam, because it would take about an hour. It takes about an hour to get through a batch of eggs, because basically what happens is catching and trading. Like, catching some Pokemon to use for trading, and trading takes about 30 minutes. And then hatching takes about 30 minutes. And, you know, while I'm hatching, I can play up to the point that I'm catching to trade again. So it takes about it's about an hour-long cycle for the whole thing. And so basically, a 2-hour stream means 2 cycles of 10 eggs. Just, like, some of the animations are really long, as well as, you know, no flame body, having to catch 10 Pokemon. Like, the actual hatching isn't even the bottleneck. What's the full odds for Latias? What game are you playing in? Because that matters. If you're in like Oras or Sun and Moon or Usum, it's 1 in 4,096, assuming that you don't have the shiny charm. And if it's before Gen 6, it's 1 in 8,192. Ultra Moon, yes, it'd be 1 in 4,096. Or 1 in 1,365, depending on if you have the charm or not. Like, we have the charm on Regice here, and it's almost 7,000 over odds. It's a bit out there, a bit up there. You know? That's so annoying that Diamond Pearl Platinum is a so slow game. It's not even really Diamond Pearl Platinum's fault this time. It's literally just that's how long it takes to hatch, and the trading animation is always that long. It's just that we have you know, like, to do it 10 times. So really, I wouldn't blame it on Diamond Pearl Platinum in this case. There are some other things, like if we had to travel a long way for each hunt, then I could start saying that it's partially them. But it's not really that. It's just a long hunt. There's so much you gotta do per encounter and stuff. Yeah, my back is starting to do the thing. So I might have to wrap the stream up soon, guys. I wish I could go for the full 2 hours, but I don't know. Basically, apparently, as unfortunate as it is, sitting is what's really bad for it. Like, lying down or standing is fine, but sitting is really bad, and I can't exactly stand and stream. So I say we'll go up to, what, 8265. We'll get 10 more encounters in on Regice. Just stand up for a second. Well, the thing is, I have to, ice it to get it to be better. Like, standing up and then sitting right back down doesn't help it, unfortunately. And stretch yourself. Like I said, it's an inflamed disc, so the problem is it's not just sitting and I gotta readjust. It's it's swells up a bit more when I stream and when I sit down for a while. So if I stand up, I might just be hunched over because I can't exactly stand all the way up right now. So it stinks. It stinks, and I have to ice it and just wait for it to get better. Unfortunately. Because basically what happened is apparently my spine was misaligned, basically. If you looked at an x-ray, there was a noticeable point where my spine, instead of just going straight down, did this it came down and then went whoop, and went back down more. So it was out of alignment there and twisted. And so the disc that it was twisted on was inflamed and it's swollen. So I just had to wait for the swelling to go down. And sitting doesn't help. Sitting doesn't let it kind of relieve itself. So I have to actually let it calm down and get better for a bit, you know? I really, really wish I could just stand up and be good. That'd be nice. My spine's totally effed up because I sit in the bed and kind of bending over to the PC. I feel, but I just basically, when I messed up mine, it was you know how you're supposed to lift with your legs, not with your back. I lifted fully with my back. I was working on my car. You can actually go back up, I think, in the Discord. I may have posted it in the Discord, what I was doing that day, because I was working on the brakes on my car. And when I went to put the wheel back on, I lifted up. I lifted the wheel up with my back. So, that was a 20-pound wheel or whatever. And, fully bent over and just lifted completely with my lower back. And something just decided to say no. And I was okay, yes. But, basically, I just felt it go and, fell over because I just couldn't stand anymore. Will I do an island scan hunt anytime in the future? It's an option. It's an option. Once we get through Gen 3, we'll take a bit of a break from the legendary soft resets, and we'll go and do something else. The reason we didn't end up taking much of a break before was I was excited. I was hyped after Ho-Oh, and I wanted to get done with Gen 3 because I thought right after Gen 3 I'd start Manaphy, as opposed to starting it in the middle because Regice is making Gen 3 take longer than it should. Because, think about it. There are what? 8 legendaries in Gen 3. That I'm hunting. You know, the 3 Regis, Latios, and the Weather Trio. If they were all to happen in an average number of encounters, on odds, we should be on the last one right now. Regice has taken as much time as I had kind of planned out for all of Gen 3. Which is kind of crazy. The Regice curse. It is cursed. I gotta head out now. Alright, see you later, Adam. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream, dude. I hope to see you again soon. But yeah, so like, blame Regice for us not having some more variety in the hunting. Because I don't like putting a bunch of hunts on hold, because as soon as I switch to a new one, I get a bunch of the questions like I've gotten with Manaphy today about, oh, did you get Manaphy or not? And they're totally reasonable. If you miss a stream and you see like someone doing another hunt, it's like, oh, well, I guess like, you know, they got it or whatever. It makes sense. It's a logical thing to assume, but so I try not to have a lot of those hunts, because right now I think sitting on hold without like not being done, we have Manaphy and we have Whisper, like that we've started and haven't finished, that like we aren't actively hunting for right now. So we gotta get a Whisper and we gotta get a Manaphy at some point. But yeah, so I'd really like to not like take another big break until I get these, just for that. Like as a completionist, I like having the state of mind of like checking things off and like filling in boxes and stuff. So like, just in that mentality, like taking a bunch of breaks kind of feels counterintuitive to me in that sense, as weird as it may be. But, like, that's the satisfying part for me, is like going down a list and like just knocking things out. And also, we are on the last Regice for the day, because like I said, my back is being a pain in the back. In the most literal of terms, in the most literal of senses. So yeah, I'm gonna do this Regice encounter, and then I'm gonna have to go and like lay down for a little bit and try to, you know, hope everything kind of calms down and gets better with it. Is the Shiny Manaphy the rarest shiny due to how hard it is to get? It's rare just because of how rare it is. As weird as I was about to say that, but like, because of the way you have to get the eggs, it is ridiculously hard to get Manaphy. And so yeah, it makes it really rare just because it's such a long and convoluted hunt with probably one of the most intense and expensive setups of any hunt. But yeah, rip. So thank you to everyone who tuned into the stream. Thanks to anyone that liked, anyone that potentially subscribed. And we'll be back on Sunday hunting for Manaphy, and then we'll be back on Tuesday continuing the Regice and Ralts hunt. So yeah, I will see you guys all next time. I wish I could keep going, but my back and stuff. But so yeah, until next time, guys, take care.